Today, I'm taking you on a journey through a very special vintage crystal oracle deck, the Crystal Ally cards, the Crystal Path to Self-Knowledge, created by Naisha Ahsian. This is a beautiful 55-card crystal oracle deck from the 1990s, accompanied by a substantial guidebook that explores crystals, minerals, intuition, and personal self-discovery. Before I get into the deck itself, I want to be completely transparent about its condition. This is a previously owned vintage deck. The original box does show visible wear from age and use, but the complete set is here, including all 55 cards and the companion guidebook, which is in excellent condition. The cards themselves are also in great condition. The concept behind the deck is that crystals can become what Naisha calls allies, symbolic tools that can help us explore different qualities within ourselves and encourage us to look deeper into our own personal journey. The deck is organized around the elements of earth, fire, water, wind, and storm, with the cards representing different crystals and minerals and the qualities and lessons associated with them. The guidebook takes you much deeper into each card with information about the individual stones, their symbolism, and ways to work with their energy. It also includes meditations, affirmations, and exercises for personal reflection. So this isn't simply a deck where you ask what's going to happen to me. It's really about asking questions like, what do I need to understand right now? What quality could I bring more of into my life? Or simply, why did this particular card come to me today? You can also use the cards alongside your own crystal collection, choose a crystal to meditate with, or simply pull a card as a daily message or point of reflection. And I think that's one of the things that makes crystal oracle decks so fascinating. Whether you believe crystals have their own energetic properties, or you see them as powerful symbols, they can give us something tangible to focus our thoughts and intentions around. Naisha Ahsian has become a well-known figure in the modern crystal and metaphysical community throughout her writing, teaching, and work with crystals and their symbolic and energetic properties. And there's something particularly fascinating about looking through a deck like this today, because it comes from the 1990s, a time when the modern crystal and metaphysical community was growing, but long before social media, TikTok, Instagram, and the enormous online spiritual community we have today. Back then, people discovered these kinds of decks through metaphysical bookstores, crystal shops, psychic fairs, specialty publications, and word of mouth. So a vintage deck like this is also a little snapshot of that era and the history of the modern crystal movement. But this particular deck is especially meaningful to me because it belonged to my mom. My mom, Viva, was also a professional psychic, and she was part of the world of intuition, spirituality, crystals, and metaphysical tools. She also connected with the Keen Network, working professionally as a psychic and intuitive reader. So these weren't just things that she collected. They were part of her life and her work. And after she passed away, I decided to take this very deck and do a one-card reading for myself. I shuffled the cards and asked if there was a message I needed to hear, or perhaps a message from my mom. And the card I pulled was water. That really touched me. Water is associated with emotion, intuition, healing, cleansing, and flow. And when you're experiencing grief, the symbolism of water can feel incredibly powerful. It's a reminder that emotions are meant to move through us. We don't have to hold everything frozen inside. We can allow ourselves to feel, to heal, and eventually to keep moving forward. Whether you see that moment as a spiritual message, a meaningful coincidence, or simply your own intuition speaking through the cards, it was something that stayed with me. And I think that's part of the magic of decks like this. Sometimes they're not just cards. Sometimes they're connected to memories, peoples and chapters of our lives, and this particular deck carries a very special piece of my mom's story. Because at the very end of this flip through, I'm going to show you something that makes this deck even more special. Inside the front of the guidebook is a handwritten personal message addressed to my mom, Viva, and it was signed by Naisha Ahsian herself. My mom received this deck as a gift back in 1996, and that personal inscription has remained inside the book all these years. So as you reach the end of this flip through, you'll see that handwritten message from Naisha to my mom, a little piece of history connecting two professional psychics and intuitive women, and a beautiful reminder of the life my mom lived in the world of crystals and spirituality that was so much part of who she was. And now, after all these years, I'm sharing that little piece of her story with you.